just so far from here, focused on my own way, with never looking back to those who lived in fear. There was nothing I could do, there is nothing you said that could make me realize how much lucky I was. Just out of reach of this fire, was not aware of this nightmare, but when I stopped to see those eyes begging for help, begging for hope, just need to open my eyes now to try to change them to sunshine, to be someone among others. I've got to try to if I bleed tonight.
Not even close to my backyard yet.
No, I'm saying street stocks.
I don't race dirt street stock.
All right. Yes, he does, folks.
I race the asphalt.
He loves the street stocks. He loves running them. If he runs dirt, he's going to fine already.
No, I only run the asphalt.
Anyways, we're not going to get into that. Anyways, got a good night here tonight. Northwest Racing Association. And qualifying just got concluded. And we got a huge field. I mean, a huge field. So, let's see how many heat races we got. I think me and Corey up here said maybe it's going to be right around 5 or 6. But heat race 1, let's look at the grid. Ethan Bauer's going to be the man out front. Jacob Todd going to be starting second. Tyler Jackson going to start third. Grady
Erman.
All right, appreciate it. We'll go with that. Brian Taff, he's going to start in 5th. Sean Powers there in 6th. Dan Stifler's going to start in 7th. Andrew
Tenold
starting 8th. Garrett Lucas there in the 9th place spot. We'll get his names down bad eventually.
Yeah, I'm helping you out here, Jeff.
A lot of cars here tonight. I mean, we got a
52.
huge field. Yeah, huge field. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. Well, I-55 Peevely, Federated Auto Parts. Kind of a shorter style track. Should see some good beating and banging, which you can do in these cars. It's something we're not used to seeing a lot of. Dirt track, pace cars in, green flag flies, heat race underway. We got Bowers and Todd up front. You already see them going 4 wide.
Yeah, you see this track is super tight, and it's already ran in pretty good, real nice and slick throughout the middle of the racetracks at the bottom and the top side. It's going to be a dogfight for it right now. The race leader all by himself. They're running side by side for second. That's that's Jackson Todd, rather.
Yeah, it is, man. And y'all see some multi-grooves going on. You got inside Jackson right there. Throws a slide job move on Todd. Todd's going to see if he can't get up there and put him some bumper action on the back end of him. Meanwhile, you got the, was it Ethelman? Erman, my bad. Erman, Taft, they're going to go at each other. So, looks like the high groove and the low groove right now is working pretty good with these cars.
Yeah, and one thing to keep in mind, top 3 transfer directly to the feature. Everybody else goes to one of the 3 B mains we got later on. So, you still want to finish decently. You want to finish at least 4th for a good starting spot in a B main.
Absolutely. What's going on, folks, out there? I said, so we got one Let's go for the speed squash car. Okay, I got you. PWR team out here, so we got some good fan favorites happening. Meanwhile, it's all Bowers. He's out front controlling it. We got Jackson, though, trying to move in. That battle's on for that final transfer spot. You got Todd and Etherman right there going at each other. One's high, one's low. Still some multi-groove style racing here to I-55.
Yeah, you see the top side ever so slightly pulls away at the end of the straightaway. He's going to need to pull away right about at the line like he did this lap, being scored in third. It's definitely a dogfight for that final transfer spot. And no, contact is being made. Is this going to open up the door for another driver? Is Stifler not going to be able to take opportunity quite yet? We're 2 to go.
Yeah, oh, and then he gets up and bumps him in the back. Little bump and run action. Bam, still knocking each other around at 3 wide. Coming up here, it's close to the white flag. Man, this is what you got to love with these street stocks, because you can get out here and play bumper cars with each other and still go. Then you got somebody going around. As the white flag comes out, Bauer still out front. But I tell you, Todd out there, he's throwing haymakers at everybody.
And like I said, Daniel Stifler takes advantage. He's going to be your final transfer.
Nice. Bowers, Jackson, Stifler, top 3. What a heat race, man, it was to kick us off here tonight. I'll swing us over to heat race number 2. Let's look at the grid real quick. Jordan LaFawn, hope I said that right, gonna be out front. Rocky Battenfield's going to start there in second. Cruz Cadell, he's going to start in third. Johnny Nolan up there in the fourth. Was that Cotty Ernest starting in fifth. Tim Taylor in sixth. Stephen Vansky? Hope I said it right. Not, we're close. Joey Brewer there in eighth. And then we got Gerald Blair in the ninth place. Hey, what are these names, man? I'm about to like,
You did good on them all, Joe.
Yeah, we made it through a few of them there. What's up, Tina? How you doing out there? Vicky? Bull Wheeling? Sasquatch. There's the name, Sasquatch. We know one dude in here, Rocky Battenfield. That name sounds familiar.
Yeah, I know him.
Yeah, so got a few guys in here with what's gonna do pretty good. And heat race 1. That's why. Now, there's one thing I do like about the street stock cars, especially on dirt. You get out here and do a little side-by-side beating and banging.
Yes, you can. We've seen it there in Heat 1, Heat 2. About to be another good race here. And remember, Joe, they inverted top 3 from qualifying per each heat race. So your fastest driver technically starts in third.
Oh, wow, boy. That way, that mixes it up just a little bit. Meanwhile, LaFawn right out front in this one. Cadell, he's right behind him. Battenfield, he's hanging on the third. That's a big battle right there for that transfer spot. Right behind him, though, they're locked up. Oh, yellow flag. Johnny not doing good. Johnny be gone. See what happened to him. Oh, got a little bit side by side. Banging, then he got knocked in the butt. Turned around. Ouch. So far, so good.
Yeah, it is.
Right, Sasquatch, man. It is pretty good fire racing so far. This Northwest Racing Association here tonight. You guys have done did a good job the other night, Corey. They had the big blocks out.
Yeah, I heard.
Look at that fawn on the front of his car.
Yeah, the little turkey.
Got a chip turkey, or yeah, look like a turkey cheek. You're right, it's a turkey. This is a turkey.
That is not even close to a turkey. If I wasn't sick, I would do a good turkey impression.
Gobble, gobble, gobble.
Okay,
That's what a turkey does. Goes gobble, gobble, gobble.
Yeah.
Gobble, 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 gobble.
We're about to go back green here with LaFawn out front with Cruz Cadell. Cadell, the quick lap time in qualifying in this heat race. See if he can't put it up to the top spot.
LaFawn, man, don't act like a turkey, man, and start hiding somewhere. He's not. He's out front, but he's got a battle with Cadell on the outside. Look at this. He's going for that top side cushion. Meanwhile, behind him for that third place, Battenfield's under pressure. Got Ennis right there with him. and still battling for the lead.
Yeah, battle for the lead. Caudell, he's trying to use the high side momentum. The bottom side might be ever so slightly going away. If you're in a future heat race, you're definitely taking a gander at this, thinking, am I starting on the outside or am I on the inside? And if I am, I need to get up top as soon as possible.
Yeah, it is, man. Meanwhile, you got LaFon, Caudell right there. One's low, one's high, battling out for the lead. You see, man, Caudell up top. He is slamming that wall, that back rear, trying to see if he can't get the momentum. He's got it slightly coming off the turn, still can't make the pass. As you see, LaFon, man, on the inside, takes it back from him. Battenfield's just back here waiting patiently, seeing if anything's going to happen with those two. But he's got his back bumper heated up a little bit with old Ennis and Stefanski.
Yeah, and Battenfield riding right now in the final transfer spot. They're side by side behind him. They got to start thinking about how they're going to make a move on old Battenfield if they want to directly transfer. If not, one of those drivers are going to be starting towards the front of a B main.
Yeah, it is, man. You see right now, they're just kind of this side by side locked up, just kind of how this top side leader is. You know, who's going to get it? I think whoever gets across that line with their bumper out front here. Meanwhile, never mind. Caudell's figured out a way to get around LaFon on the inside as the checkered white flag comes around. Battenfield's the man right there who's feeling the heat. Here comes Ennis on the outside. He's got 2 more turns to get it done.
He's going to send it in on the bottom side. Are we going to see any contact coming out of the corner and going to keep it clean? Battenfield's going to hold on to the final transfer spot as Caudell wins and LaFon second.
Woo. Good racing so far. Y'all, get y'all hot and heavy. Race 3. Look at the grid. We got old Blake Steele out front in this one, and then Blake Dull. So Blake and Blake show up front, 1 and 2. William Hargraves going to start there in 3rd. Dane Yates going to start in 4th. Jason Ganellis, set it right there in 5th. Nicholas Lamb starting in 6th. Hunter Gaines starting in 7th. Chris Beavers there in 8th. Rob Hattenbach.
Yes.
Hey, yeah. Close enough. Somebody out there will break it down for me. Let's see. We got Blake and Blake. Steele and Dull. One thing I do like about street stocks, you can put some wild paint.
Yeah, big old canvas to work with.
Let's see. Been a good one so far.
They're already bumping and banging.
You gotta love it. Pace truck's in, green flag, and the big battle's happening back here around 3rd place as the leader takes off. Yates and company back here with Ganells. He's right there with him. Dull, though, man, falls all the way back to 4th place from the 2nd place spot as Hargraves takes over that 2nd.
Yeah, that start was big for Blake Steele, able to get out front early on, but tough luck for Blake Doyle. He has to try to fight here. He's riding right in the 4th spot, ever so slightly right behind Shane Yates. If Shane gets it clearing, I kind of expect to see Shane to possibly go up the track in front of Doyle and take over his racing line. If not, we could see a fight here towards the end.
Yeah, so far that inside lane looks like it's the place to be. I mean, guys are going up on the top side, but usually what happens later on, as we see, you know, that outside lane could come into play. As you see there, Dole's able to take it over, but look at Hargraves comes up to the top. He says, not today. He's going to go up here and see. He sees what Dole's doing. He's going to stop that momentum real quick.
Yeah, Hargraves, he wants to prevent the uninvitable of possibly getting trapped down on the bottom side of the racetrack. Running on that high side up by that cushion, putting the right rear right on it, being nice and smooth. Don't get in the wall like we see Doyle get into the wall right there. Shane Yates is now falling in behind Doyle, and here we go. We got a slider happening down in 3 and 4. Is it going to occur? No, it ain't.
Man, look at Dull. He's still holding on to that final transfer spot. Yates is trying everything he possibly can. Ganellis is right there with him. He's an outside looking in. So Yates, Ganellis, those two guys, man, want desperately to not have to run the alphabet here tonight, the consolations. They'd love to get it in there easy. So far, they're outside looking in.
And Shane Yates in trouble right now. He's got Gunnels down on the inside of him. 2 to go.
Yeah, pretty good one so far. They're duking it out door to door. Meanwhile, Steele's got this thing on lockdown up front. Here comes Hargraves, though. He slings that thing in there to see if he can't close in the gap. White flag one more time here at I-55 for the Northwest Racing Association here with the street stocks. 2 more turns. Steele's got it. Hargraves going to try it. He's not going to be able to get there. Coming out of 4, not going to happen. Dole's going to hang on to the 3rd place. Man, Corey, what a heat race so far.
Yeah, good heat racing. We're already halfway through the heat.
Sasquatch is my cousin. They call me Seed Squatch. Okay, I got you. Guys, okay. Awesome. Get up in another heat race here. Let's look at the grid real quick. Alon Franks out front in this one. Zachary Clark right there in starting second. We got Cody Gag. We'll say Cody G. How's that for right now? Until I get confirmation on that one. Started 3rd. Jeremy Atkins, he's starting in 4th. Jacob Stefanski starting into 5th place. Andrew Olson there in 6th. We got Dakota Proud. He's starting in 7th. Jeremy Vaughn there in 8th. Wayne Pierce place spots. Not bad. Not bad. You race around any of these guys, Corey?
Not that I've recognized hardly any of them.
Yeah. That's some pretty good eye ratings in here so far, though. That
Yeah.
Clark guy, he looks like he could be a pro.
Green, green, green.
There are a lot of street stock drivers. I don't race in the dirt street stock.
Green flag. Well, let's see what Frank can do. Meanwhile, it is again. They started off 2 wide, but that 3rd and final transfer spot, you got Stefanski right there holding on to it. Vaughn's behind it. Little clanging boy going on in the back. Trading some paint. That's one thing I love about street stocks. You can get up here and do that. That's that old school style racing, Corey, man. You get out there and just get your bump and grind.
Yeah, it is definitely old school racing. You got the battle for the final transfer spot already heated up. Jeremy Vaughn on the inside of Jacob Stefanski. He's got the clearing.
He does. Well, I'll tell you what, look at that Vicky out there. She's pulling for old Lon Franks, who is out front right now, but he's got trouble. He's got Cody G right there with him. They're still battling for the lead. One's high, one's low. Who's going to get it? Vaughn still back there in the 3rd place spot. You see Frank's taking that high side groove. We've not seen the high side come in. We've seen some guys utilize it, but I don't know if it's 100% there yet. I think it will be by the time the night's over with, though.
Yeah, that outside's definitely one of the bigger places to be, especially around this track, you know, how small it is. But Cody G able to get the middle groove kind of working in here. He's running right through the slick part of the racetrack.
Get up our man, give a man a hand on the side part of that car. Meanwhile, he's going to take the lead for right now. You got Vaughn hanging on the 3rd. He's just back here looking at what's going on in front of him. Then you got Stefanski and Clark back there. They're battling it out for 4th and 5th. The battle for the lead right now is still trying to heat up. As you see Vaughn back here, he's just like, what you guys going to do in front of me? I need to figure this one out.
You've seen Lon Franks get up in the wall there ever so slightly, slowed up his momentum. Now he's going to look to the middle lane, test the waters here a little bit in the closing laps of heat number 4.
Yeah, it is. Got Cody G, man, taking the lead right now. Frank's right there in 2nd. They all fall back single file. As you see Vaughn there, white flag, like I said, one more time here for this heat race. Cody G out front in this one, coming around 2 more turns. Frank's right behind him. Vaughn's coming in 3rd. That's pretty much how it's going to set. Going to have Cody, Franks, Vaughn, top 3 here in this heat race. Nice one. Bring us into another one. Yep, sure. It's like heat race after heat race after heat race here. Endless heat race. Here we go. So look at the grid right fast. Cody Heathcock. Said it right. Out front. Chad Pooterbog. Pooterbog. All right. Go with that. Starting in 2nd. Seth, I'm about to get up with Eddie on some of these names. I'm telling you what, they're going to have to give me a dictionary on some of these.
Looks like a Castle.
Castle. All right, we'll go with Seth Castle. 4th place got Joshua Thomas. Lane Phillips there in 5th. Dylan Simmons up in 6th. Chris Hill there starting 7th. Daniel Wait, the Lego. He's in 8th. It looks like Joseph Grandy. He's not going to grid on this one. But yeah, folks, y'all going to have to work with me on some of these names. Stomp it, Chad. Mickey says stomp it, Chad. All right, Chad, you heard that. You better stomp it. For the green flag, Chad didn't stomp it. My bad. He's a little late on that one as he's back there falling into clutches of old Pooter. We'll just say it that way. He's caught man right here with him. Here comes what'd you say? House?
Castle.
Castle. Oh, in the wall a little bit, man. Heath is.
There you go. You got a pronunciation for Peter. Pooter.
What I get? It's pronounced
Put.
Pooterball.
Put-er-ball.
Putterball. Okay, Chris Putterball. Is that right, Vicky? That it? Putterball. We put it all together. It should be Putterball. Chad Putterball. All right. Right now, he's putting that thing, man, where he needs to be. Up in 3rd place in the final transfer spot. He's trying to put his nose on the inside. He's got Dylan Simmons right there with him. Meanwhile, man, Castle out front. He got right there with him. There goes Putterball, man, with him, too. He's up in 2nd. Battles for 3rd. Chris Hill's there with him. They made contact.
Did you see that? They all kind of stacked up and separated themselves. Now Pooterball in the good position here. Cody Heathcock in the final transfer spot right now, but he's got Chris Hill right behind him.
Yes, they
Lane
do.
Phillip trying to come up through the field.
Yeah, so far, man, everybody on top of each other for the top 3 spot. Actually, for 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Got Heathcock, Hill, Phillips right there. They're all battling for that final transfer. Meanwhile, Castle and Pooterball, man, out front in this one. They're trying to see if they can get some separation here going. As Hill is actually right there on that top side. Now they're going to go on the inside. They're going to turn him.
Caution. Yep.
Caution. Wow. Oh, man. Oh, let's go back and watch. Oh, they killed him on the track, Corey. Came around, we saw it. He made a move to the inside, then he just got right into the back corner, and then boom! Knocked his whole front end off the car. New damage model.
Gave him a little floppy wheel.
Did. Knocked it all out of whack. Come on, Chad. Right now, Chad is, I don't know. Pooterball, man, right now. Got a little bit to go, man, to catch up there to Castle. This might help him out, though. Good racing so far.
Yeah, absolutely. 5 heat races in. After this one, we'll have 6
Woo!
heat races.
Yeah, that's a record for us. What do you think?
I guess I've not been in a big race like this with you.
Well, I set a record for it.
Okay.
Green
Well, I'm
Single
still
foul.
feverish.
Well, yeah, that's all right, man. Yeah, no use to get double out there. Here we go, green flag. What's going to happen? Oh, we got a car around the back here. Let's see what happens. He gets off the track. Meanwhile, battle for 3rd. Eel, Thomas, right there with him, and Simpson. He's into the mix in the clutch here too. Chris Hill right now taking up to the side there. Pooterball though, man, trying to hang on to 2nd as Hill's giving him a little harassing.
Yeah, and at the line, gonna be Pooterball in 2nd, Hill in 3rd. Race winner Seth Castle.
Good run right there. So, yeah, it didn't do too bad for you out there, Vicky. All right, it's over to another heat race.
Final
Endless.
heat race.
Heat racing out here tonight. All right, here we go. James Stockton. He's going to be out front. David Dobert. Hope it's right. Dobert starting in 2nd. Bradley Mean starting in 3rd. Stephen Bond, he's going to start there in 4th. Jim Rivas starting in 5th. Nathan Tripods in 6th. Josh Van Weston going to be up in 7th. Jordan Van Weston going to be there in 8th.
I almost said they are.
Hey.
They're both from the
Gosh.
same area.
Yeah.
It'd be
Makes your
crazy
mama
thing.
proud. And now that's what I was about to ask. So I know you were pulling for Cody earlier, or you were pulling for actually the DWR team. I guess Chad is on the DWR team. Okay. Elliott style puzzle paint job on David D. Second place.
Uh-huh.
I like looking
Get
at
in,
paint
son.
jobs. Nice paint jobs there. Like that one on a tripod. Look at that. I don't know what's on the hood. I can't quite see what the
It's like a skeleton witch doctor.
Oh, okay. Got some voodoo magic going on out here. I'll put a curse on him.
We are gonna run 2 pace laps here in heat 6. All right.
That's good. James Stockton out front. Movie star, you know. Starring in our first episode. James Stockton. Green flag. Flies out front. Right now, Stockton says, hey, look, I look like a movie star. I'm taking it out front here. David D right behind him. He's got his hands full with Rivas. Rivas is all over the back bumper as he got Bond there and Weston trying to move it up there in the 5th place spot, seeing if he can't get up in the 4th.
Absolutely. Steven trying to get to the transfer spot. Jim Rivas holds on to it so far.
What's up, Anthony? How you doing? We're live here tonight on the YouTube, Facebook side of things, so definitely love seeing everybody out here pulling for the drivers, looking to see who they got. Stockton right now, he is long gone, as you got David right behind him, and that's heating up. That's 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. Remember, like you said, Corey, that 3rd place is where the transfer spot is. Oh, the 69 man up there, David, hits the wall. He lost 2nd. Rivas took it from him. He does that again. Bond's going to be right there.
Yeah, almost got turned around enough to where he would have turned Jim Rivas at that point. And now look at this, he's giving a little bit of bumper action to Jim Rivas. He might want to be careful of doing that. He's slowing him up ever so slightly. As here comes Steven around on the inside trying to make the move.
He is, man. Right now, David still. Oh, no, car around. That's Steven. Steven was up there, and the next thing you know, he gone. Go back and replay, check it out, see what happened. Down the bottom, black car. He had too much TNT in that thing. It blew up. Oh, he just lost it, and then the evil, I told you the voodoo machine, came up there and just got a little love tap. James Stockton out front here. Superstar here tonight. Good racing, man. I always say fast-paced and dirt. What we got out there? Let's go Lamb's Motorsports. Who's in Lamb's Motorsports? Let us know who that is. Who we got out here? Hey, what's up, Dearly?
Who is Lamb's Motorsport?
I don't know. Let us know who Lamb's Motorsport is. Who's in that team there? Be interesting to see. Gonna go single file. So you've got you want to watch the race.
Green, green, green.
All right, Stockton out front in this one. Rivas. Burt. Not Burt. I don't know how to say it. My bad, folks. I'm going to just have to say David D right now. But meanwhile, they're going to go to clanging, banging. Him and Rivas. That's for the 2nd place spot. They keep that up, though. Tripod's going to get up here and take it from them.
Yeah,
Nicholas
Tripod.
Lamb. Nicholas Lamb's in
Okay.
he's part of that.
We got a couple of cars back here getting involved. No caution.
Oh, man. Stephen, man, again.
The yellow flag is
Oh,
out.
wow. Going to stay under here is a white, yellow. Oh, no, finally yellow flag fly.
One of the Van Westons maybe down here in turn 1.
Yep. Back watch it one more time, see what happened. Oh, they got a little bumpy. And yeah, John Van Westen. Oh, he just looped it around and caught the inside wall. Let's go, number 37. All right. 37, not in this heat yet. I don't think this race is on flow racing. I don't think I'm that big yet. You know what I mean?
What?
Flow racing.
What about it?
I don't think I'm that big yet.
No, you're not on flow racing yet, Jeff.
Oh well. They wouldn't.
Oh, that's a scammer bot. You might want to remove that.
I will remove it.
We are heading out. We're going to get the checkered flag at the line. James Stockton going to pick up the final heat win. DeBar second. And Revis third.
Wow. So, what are we going to look like here on the consolations? What do we got? Is it D main?
Yes, it's a D main.
Oh boy. Here we go then. Top 4 go?
Top 2.
Top 2. Wow. Man, I tell you what, here in the back, you got your work cut out for you. Let's look at the grid. Jacob Todd out front in this one. Jacob Stefanski is going to start there in second. Randy Ellman, he's going to be there in third. Zachary Clark in fourth. Andrew Tenold starting in fifth. Jeremy Atkins starting in sixth. Garrett Lucas there in seventh. Dakota Proud starting in eighth. Sean Powers ninth. Andrew Olson there in 10th. Ryan Taft going to be in 11th. So, yeah, with only 2 to go and 15 laps, got to get to the front quick. What you crying for, four-wheeling? DSR racing and adrenaline racing. All right. Good race team out here.
Yeah. So we are going green already. Here we go.
Green, green, green.
So far, so good. Loving it right now out front. Remember, like what Corey said, the top 2, they go on up to the feature time here, and everybody else got to go home.
Yeah, absolutely. And that final transfer spot now being held by Grady Ehrman. Jacob Todd, he was up there running in the lead and then lost the couple of spots there. Jacob Stefanski, he's the safest one of everybody right now out in the race lead. They are going side by side for third, but that don't even matter if they can't catch back up to second place Ehrman.
Yeah, it is. Todd right now, he's hanging on to the third place, but you talk about it, him and Clark going to go beating and banging side by side. You got, like you said, Ehrman and Stefanski out front in this one, holding it down. Meanwhile, Todd and them are outside looking in. Garrett in the back, man, he gets around, but he gets off the track in the pit stuff area. Look back here a little further as they go side by side with Olson and Old, Proud and company. Man, I tell you, it looks like right now it's so tough to pass here.
Yeah, it's definitely slicked up all the way across the racetrack. You got to hit the fine line of either tacky or right there in the grip of the slickness.
Yeah.
See, that's where they're running right now, right in the middle of the slick. Both Stefanski and Ehrman.
Just got confirmation. Josh Van Westen, they're brothers. All right, good deal. Man, that was awesome out there, you two, man, out there running. Love to see the family members out running. We've seen some father-sons. Now we got the brothers out here. Meanwhile, Stefanski out front. Ehrman right there behind him. And they're kind of rolling away from old Todd and Atkins. Those guys are kind of seeing their hopes going to the feature here tonight, man, wither away.
Yeah, Ehrman has a good lead right now over Jacob Todd, pretty safe as of the time being. Todd's going to have to find the gas pedal and figure something out, find the grip strip and get on it.
Hit that NOS button too while he's at it. Try to see if we can't get it going. Zachary Clark right here hanging on the 5th. Meanwhile, though, Ehrman, he tested the waters up on the top side. He does that a couple more times. Todd might get that groove and start pulling him in.
Yeah, just trying out what the top side could do here in the D main. I mean, you know, you gotta try it out, see what you could do in the possible feature if you do transfer.
Might as well. You got a little breathing room so you can kind of give it up a little bit. Meanwhile, Atkins says, I'm tired of running behind old Todd here. Let me see if I can't get out here and do something. They're going to go side by side, door to door for just a little bit. Hey, I appreciate it, man. Vicky out there, man. It's been a good race so far here tonight for the Northwest Racing Association. I tell you what, these street stocks are putting on a show for us here. Huge field, huge, man, huge guys out here with a lot of great power on them. And it's fun, man, because we're at the I-55. Peevely. Got Corey up here. I know he ain't feeling well, but, you know, still Corey up here hanging with us.
Yeah, I'm hanging in a little bit. Luckily, here after C and B main, we get a 3-minute break.
Oh, yeah, no doubt about it. But meanwhile, well, I'll tell you what, the guy's really hanging Stefanski out front. He's loving it. He's got a good cushion with a white flag just flying. Ehrman's right there, too, behind him. All those two guys have got to do is just keep, man, focused, as it looks like Atkins is just going to run out of time, and he does. It's going to be Stefanski and Ehrman, the two transferring out to the feature. Everybody else, well, you stay home.
Or you go back home.
Or you go back home to your friend's house, neighbor, something like that. These are some of the best on iRacing and street stock. So far, they've proven these some of the best. I'll give them credit. A lot of these guys I'm not familiar with. I know I'm probably butchering some names out here, and I apologize. We'll get it for the end of the season. It'll probably be the end of the season before I get it, but we'll get it sometime. Now we got C-Main. Same thing, 2 cars.
Yeah, 2 cars.
Right, let's look at the grid. We've got Cody Ernest going to be out there. Starting in Cody Ernest?
Cody.
Cody? All right. Cody Ernest. But there's no D in it. D-O-T.
No, I realize that.
Okay, all right, we're going with Cody. Joshua Thomas going to start in second. Steven Stefanski going to be right there in third. What if they're related? Interesting. Dylan Simmons going to start in fourth. Daniel Rigg, he's going to start there in the fifth. Johnny Nolan's in sixth. Lane Phillips will start in seventh. Joey Brewer is going to start there in eighth. Got Cody Heathcock going to start in ninth. Tim Taylor starting in 10th. Wayne Pierce up in 11th. We got Gerald Clare starting in the 12th place spot. That 45 had a hard hit. Yeah, he did. Doubt about it, four-wheeling. We got to appreciate everybody, man. What's going on, Jason, out there? He spells it different. Oh, you talking about, yeah, Cody, he spells it different? Well, yeah, because he got a T on it, and I would have never, I would have said Cody, but I'm going with Corey up here, Cody. Meanwhile, right now, he falls back to second. You got Joshua Thomas, man, trying to trail with him. Here comes Stefanski. He's up there in the second place. Remember, that's a battle for the transfer spot. Uh-oh, Bowers is around.
Oh, man.
Woo. Let's go back and look at the
Bumper
replay
hanging
here,
on the
Corey.
track.
Bumper on the track. Spare parts. Actually, Joey Brewer, it happened up front. Brewer, oh, he just got clobbered in the back. But I think it was... And then Dylan Simmons went around and, he's the one that lost the bumper. Free virtual parts on eBay tonight. Want to go bid on it, Corey?
Nah.
Why not?
I
Took the
don't
guy
know.
out on his iRacing career.
No.
You're not a good sport.
I have a fear.
You're not a good sport. Jason out there, he's laughing. Hey, I mean, we, you know, I do say, like I say, OSR Network, they're home for fun and exciting sim racing. We make it fun out here, folks. Telling you.
Rocky says him and Jim Revis are 7th cousins twice removed.
Oh, okay.
Whatever that means.
Whatever that family tree is. You can explain that one later to us there, Rocky. Good grief. Oh, here we go. Line them back up side by side here in the old D-Main here. Going to be Joshua Thomas out front here with Steven Stefanski right there in second. Cody Ernest starting in third. Remember, the top two is the only one that go to the feature. And we got a big one in the back here.
We got a couple cars stopped down here in turn 1.
House of Speed man Tim Taylor back here. Let's see what happened to some of these guys back in the back. Started on the front stretch. Oh, they got a little bit hooked. The next thing you know, there's a pile up junkyard. Go Cody. Got some Cody fans out here. Okay. You're in the B main. Next one, Jason. All right. Well, let's see if we get your last name. Ganellis. Is that right?
It's Gunnels.
Gunnels. All right. Good deal.
There's no A.
Oh. Jason Gunnels. That'll work. Sounds good to me. Think you got enough to make it to the feature here tonight, Jason? Phantom out there throwing up the emote. Hey. I feel like Lane Phillips is going to make it out of this one. Well, he is up in 5th. Got a little work to do. Single file start. He's got to get at least to the 2nd place. Oh, that's the House of Speed man right there, number 29. I don't know. Been tough sledding here trying to get the passing going on. As we got our green flag, you see Thomas instantly gets a jump out front. Stefanski right there behind him. So if Phillips going to do anything, he's going to have to start working hard to get it done. He does. He looks to the outside. Ernest, meanwhile, though, he is right there in 3rd. He's trying to see if he can't close in on that 2nd place.
Yes, he is. And remember, 2nd place, that's the transfer spot. So right now, Cody outside looking in.
Ganji oil. Good grief. Well, he better get that stuff heated up because he's losing time and losing spaces right now. If he doesn't hurry up, he's going to be using oil at home. So you see right now, Thomas and Stefanski out front. Here comes Ernest. He's right hanging on the 3rd. Now, he's harassing a little bit of Stefanski every once in a while.
Yes, he is. And you see Stefanski trying to pull away ever so slightly. Cody going to dive it down inside. Just not enough momentum. I mean, you just don't want to pile the guy out of the way, because if you do, you're more than likely going to go to the back of the field.
See what Jason said, he don't know about this B main. He's not really fond of this track. Right now, Ernest loves it, but he just needs one more spot. Lane Phillips, so has moved it up to 4th, but time's running out on him. He's getting pressured by Nolan. Those two are going to go beating door to door. 5 to go here. It'll go back a little quick as lightning if they don't watch it. Meanwhile, Nolan is rubbing and leaning on the side of Phillips back here.
Yes, they are definitely scrubbing a lot of speed, rubbing a door panel here and there.
Ernest right now closes on the back. If he can make Stefanski. Oh, yeah, I see that in the back. They're going about wrecking, ain't they?
They about direct there, and I think we're going to have some payback. We do. Yeah, we do.
Ow.
Uh-oh.
But I don't know. Did the caution fly? Yep, caution flew.
Yeah.
Now let's go back and watch it one more time and see what happened. They went door to door banging. And then the next turn. Got him. Ouch.
Yeah,
Turn.
a little bit of payback.
Ow. Well, I don't know if that helped out Ernest or not, because he actually had some momentum going and was almost trying to come around Stefanski. And I think this right here actually I think this caution might hurt him more than it will help him, I think. He's really going to have the jump of his life right here.
Yeah, if he can get going real good off the green flag and get to the inside of Steven by turn 1, that's going to be the only thing that helps him out here. That, or if Steven makes a slight mistake and rolls up the track,
Yeah.
opens up the door. I mean, it's going to be tough here for Cody.
Yep. Got a good run going on, but we're going to see Thomas right now out front. It's going to be single file here, folks. What happens? Well, never mind on lane. Well, he tried. I say he tried. All right, see what happens. Pace truck's going to duck off. Thomas, Bonsky, Ernest. And Ernest be up here and pull a miracle off and get that transfer spot. He didn't get the run he wanted because Nolan was behind him. I think pushing him like a motor train. Here it comes Nolan on the outside. This is not what Ernest wanted to see, to get in a side-by-side battle with them. But he does want to see Stefanski and Thomas get in a side-by-side battle. It might help him. Meanwhile, white flag time's running out.
Yeah, not enough time here for any of the drivers third on back to make a move. Stefanski one last corner, gonna hold it off. And man, Joshua Thomas transfer on.
Nice. Good C main. Throw us over here to the B main here. It has been well racing here so far tonight for the Northwest Racing guys. Look at the grid real quick. Shane Yates going to start it out front. Nathan Tripod's going to start the second. Jason Ellis, right?
He said Gunnels.
Gunnels, right? Starting in third. Bradley Means, he's going to start there in fourth. Hunter Gaines starting in fifth. Jordan Van Weston starting into sixth place. Chris Beavers starting in seventh. Got Stephen Bond right there in eighth. Nicholas Lamb starting in ninth. And Josh Van Western, he's going to start in 10th. Rob Hattenbach, 11th. And Joseph Grandy back there in the 12th place spot. Got the brothers in this one, too.
Yeah. A lot of work for him to go up to the top, too, though.
Yeah. Well, even with Jason right there, Gunnels, he's got his work cut out for him unless he gets a good jump here on the start. Remember, he said he doesn't really like this track.
Yeah.
I'll have to see. Sometimes tracks you don't like actually run pretty good in. I've had that happen a couple times.
Yeah, and don't forget, after this B main, we have a little 3-minute warm-up. And then the 40-lap feature after that.
Be a good one. Stay tuned, folks. Says, woo! Got Lamb Motorsports, okay. Out here tonight. They're out here bad. Some bad machines on the track.
You ever have a Lamb?
I probably have, but I'm not sure. I don't own no Lamb or anything.
Aw, man. You know what I meant.
I probably have my lifetime. Heck, I probably just didn't know it. All right, green flag. Look at this, man. Are you kidding me? I don't know what in the world kind of start that was, but it was wild, chaotic, and now they're still killing each other on the track. Oh, and Stephen Bond, I think, probably took the worst end of that one along with Shane Yates. Let's go back and watch the replay. Started up front, just did not get going. They were 3 wide right there. Boom! Yeah, Shane, man, he lost a fender on that one. Wow.
Wow.
Talk about a cluster on the start.
Absolutely. I mean, it all started with the green flag drop, with Shane getting up in the tripod.
Almost a track dog and beer break time. Oh, okay. Yeah. Here, go get you a hot dog. I like hot dogs. Look good out there talking about bad fast. What's up, Cody? How you doing over there? Let's go, Jason. Well, you know, remember, we just talked about Jason. He said he don't like his track, but he survived that carnage up front. And guess what? In second. Man out front lost his bumper. So here's my thing. As short as this track is, will that really hurt him?
No.
I didn't think it would. Normally,
And they threw the green flag.
Yellow flag is out.
Throw the green flag.
They threw it a little early, maybe.
All right, so they went back to call. Rocky Means for the win, okay? Good running so far. Appreciate everybody out there tuning in, checking out the driver that they like. Hit the likes and shares out there. Another league, definitely appreciate it. If not, you can always hit the thumbs down too. We appreciate you coming by hating. Or he does.
I'm feverish.
Corey's feverish.
Joe's gonna have the fever here after tonight.
Corey's hot. Oof.
And not the good kind.
Tripod out front. Gaines right there with him.
Well, how
Gunnels?
convenient. Your
Is
night
it
bot
Gunnels?
just posted. Gunnels.
Gunnels, okay.
You were
All
just
right,
talking
Gunnels
about.
back at third. All right. Got one more spot to get up there so we can make it to the A main here. Feature. The last hoorah for these guys here tonight.
Yeah, final
Here,
two.
Street stocks. Yeah, you're right. Tripod now. He gets a jump. He's going to go slinging side by side, trading some paint with Gaines. Gaines is right there on that outside, though. Gunnels is looking back here going, what do I got to do? These guys maybe get in trouble a little bit. Oh, and that might be the opening they needed. As Tripod got a look, never mind, caution. What we got? Even Bond back here again involved. A little bit of just piling up going on back here. A little beating and banging. Watching the. Oh, looks like the 5 got around and then Bond nowhere to go. I have a 91. Tripod gets his spot back. Doesn't he? Yep.
Yeah.
Good. Hit that one. What's up, Cody? I didn't make it in. We will try next. Hey, it's always next week. I mean, with a field like it is, and in all seriousness here, with a field like we've got tonight as we go back green, I mean, you've really got to be on top of your A game here tonight because, I mean, a huge field, 52 cars. I got to give credit out here to Edward, man. He has done an outstanding job to modulate and police these guys so far. It's been some great racing as Tripod's man out front with Gaines there in second. Remember, those top 2, if it stays like it is, will transfer to the feature. Gunnell, he's right there behind him, trying everything he can to maybe get around that second place man.
Yeah, and it's just the track how it is right now, how slicked up it is. It's just so hard to change your lane and make a move. And Gunnels goes up to the top side, not going to be able to really make anything work, maybe?
He got a good run that time. We'll see if he's able to get it to maybe just stick. Meanwhile, he's starting to feel a little bit of heat back there by Yates. Yates is kind of moving in on him. Yellow flag, though. Rob Attenbot's back here in the back. What happened to old Rob? Back here by himself. Drove it into the turn and then just drove it right on around. Oh, well. Wrong way, Rob. Go straight. Go fast. Liking it so far. I always say this dirt racing. You blink, we're in the next week. You go get your bologna sandwich. And, or actually, you blink, the race is over, you get a bologna sandwich, we're in the next week.
Yeah.
It's that quick. It's that fast. Got a lot of good stuff going. Look out, man. Gaines has got a plan. He was going to try sneaking on the inside. Couldn't get it done on that restart. Gunnels, man, right now has got heat coming from him by Yates and Means. Those 2 guys want that spot and want a chance to get up here to second. So they're starting to heat up for third place. Gunnels goes too high. That opens the door wide open for Yates and Means. Those 2 guys run right through it. Yates says, now it's my time to shine. I'm going to see if I can't get to second.
Yeah, Yates trying to make up some ground here on Hunter Gaines. Hunter Gaines trying not to get into the back of Nathan Tripod. You got to wonder though if that front bumper is missing on Tripod's car is affecting the speed down the far end of the straightaway on his automobile.
Yeah, and you're right. I mean, and it could be just a little bit. I mean, it is a short track, and I understand you could go out here and be almost like a modified, but you do see right there where you see Gaines is able to make up and get right on the back bumper as they go into the turns. So it could be affecting him a little bit. Here comes Gaines to the inside. That's what Yates wants to see. Them guys get door to door. Maybe one of them make a mistake, and he can come up here and sneak and take a second place finish. He's going to look to the outside. Oh, and he looks too far into the wall.
Yeah, he caught that gate on the back straightaway. That's going to really hurt the right side of that race car. And look at this, a little bit of contact from Bradley Means from behind. You got to be careful here. You do not want to spin a competitor out. We're going to have 2 to go at the line here.
Yeah, it is. Meanwhile, Tripod's still trying to hang on out front here with Gaines, been harassing him on his back bumper. Gates is there too. Gaines is trying every move he possibly can to see if he can't sneak up here and win this thing. He's just still, though, at some point, he's going to have to think about, you know what, I don't want to give up my second place. White flag one more time. If he's got anything, he better get going. He gives a little bump and shove. 2 more turns.
Last time through 3 and 4 here. Gaines on the inside. Just not going to be enough for Nathan Tripod. He's going to win, and Gaines holds on for second, and they are going to crash each other from third on back.
Crash and burn. Crash. What a good one. No nose Tripod out front won this one. And look good so far. Well, folks, put us in a little warm up. Let you listen to the sights and watch the sounds out here in this warm up. We'll be right back here in a few. All right, here we go, folks. Feature time here tonight. And I'm gonna look through the grid real quick. We'll just skim through it here. Let you see who's starting out. You got Ethan Bowers. He's gonna be the man definitely out front. You saw a lot of these guys. So 24 here tonight. Out to do battle on the track. Whew. Hunter Gaines is going to have his work cut out for him if he wants to get to that front, though. Aki Battenfield back there in 14th. It's just one thing we've seen here tonight, though, Corey, is it's tough to pass coming through the field, you're going to need a little bit of help. So I think if you're marred back there in that 13th, 14th place spot, one, you got to be a little patient and have a little luck.
Yeah, I mean 40 laps sounds like a lot, but it really isn't a whole lot. At the same time, they did rework the racetrack here before the warm up and got a few laps ran in, packed it in nice.
Absolutely. Let's go. Bowers, Cadell, Steele, Plano. Still say Cody G. Stockton, Castle, Vaughn, Jackson, Frank, Hargraves, top 10. Green flag. We're racing, and you're gonna see them dumped up side by side, 3 wide, back behind them here. Oh, that's well, they got that one, sir, sorted out just a little bit. They're still 3 wide, back around 15th place spot. Corey, we've got action everywhere.
Yeah, you do. It's like a little hornet's nest out here.
All over the place. And you got guys, man, just clanging, banging. Still 3 wide, about mid-pack. Here comes Turkey Man right there in the middle. Stockton, oh, he slides him around. The 8's around. That's Jackson. Yellow flag. We were kind of seeing it there live. It was kind of middle of the pack. Go back and watch it one more time. A shark versus a turkey. Really quite think that combination is going to work out. Turkey won, though.
Yeah, the turkey did win.
He win. Hit one more time here. He got in a little purple one, bounced off, got into the shark. So the Turkey Man pecked the shark. The number 8 machine, next thing you know, boom, turns him. And see you later. Gone. That was a beautiful 360, though. Got to give him some style points on that one. Tyler Jackson. That was nice. Okay. Meanwhile, back up front, Bowers, Cadell. Those 2 guys kind of back up, started again here. Pace cart, tuck off. See who you're rooting for out there now. Go. Truck's about to duck off. Let these street stock guys go back to work here. Flag's about to fly, doubling up. Adele, Bowers and company right there with Steele. They're door to door, neck and neck. The 3 wide behind them.
CRN. Oh, Bowers closed the door on Caudell. Caudell's bumper fell off for a split second and then came back on, one of those magnetized ones.
I love that iRacing magnetism going on with it. Look at Steele, though. Steele and old Cody G right there with it. They're trying to see what they can do for 3rd and 4th. Meanwhile, battle for the lead. Bowers and Cadell going to go up there and trade some paint.
Yeah, Caudell definitely a little upset with how Bowers closed the nose in on him on the back straightaway. He wants to take over the race lead, and he blinks in right about there in turn 4. Blinks back in right here in 1. Don't want to see any blinking.
Nah, no blinkies. We don't want to see that, do we? I'll tell you what, Bauer says, I'm going to throw it back in there. Meanwhile, look at this hot and heavy battle going on behind him. You got Cody G, Steele, Franks, Castle back here, too, on top of each other. LaFon's trying to see what he can do. Here comes that turkey. We're on the backside of it. Here comes, what is it, Pooter Ball. Oh. And Daubert, he got smashed in the back just a little bit. Hargraves back here, too. These guys are on top of each other. Wow.
Yes, they are. We're going to clock over to lap number 10 here at the line. A quarter of the way through already, Joe.
Yeah, it goes by quick, man. Jeremy Vaughn. Remember I was talking about Battenfield? Still stuck back in 11th. Just nothing he can do. It's just such a hard place to pass. You're not able to come flying through the field. And even with the multi-groove style racing, it's still tough. Meanwhile, back up front, you got Caudell, Bowers. Those 2 guys are going to go at each other. They go single file. You got Cody G right behind them. Meanwhile, Steele, Franks, and Castle, those guys, man, are looking to see if they have a good battle. No way they blamed it on stock. I don't know.
Well, they did give Stockton the OL on the first caution or whatever it was.
Yeah, well, that's between the admins and him. We'll let them fight it out in the garage area after the race, virtually. So, me and Corey up here, we just call the action. All the excitement on the track so far. It's been exciting so far tonight. Kicking off 2024 here the right way for the Northwest Racing Association here. Pure stocks here tonight. Cottleman out front leading it so far. Bowers there in second. Cody G in second. You got Blake Steele back in fourth. You got Leon Franks. He's back in fifth. Castle up in the sixth place spot. Meanwhile, that's a door-to-door affair going on right there in front of him with Castle and Franks. Then LaFawn back in seventh. And Pooterball, he's back there at eighth.
Yeah, Pooterball, one of the fan favorites out there.
Yeah, he is, man. Vicky definitely, man, proud mom out there looking pretty good so far. Hargraves up there, look at him, man. LaFawn, they're going to go up right to the top side for the moment.
Yeah, just got to wonder when will that top side finally come in. Right now, it's been the bottom side the whole way around. It's starting to get slicked up down there, though. Who's going to be the first couple to start experimenting? Here comes Caudell. He's going to experiment down in 1 and 2 on the high side, see what that can do for him. Man, it's about the same. It's about dead even, whether you're bottom or top.
I'm with you. I think it's about dead even, like you just said. Meanwhile, car around in the back, and that's going to throw the caution because he couldn't get turned back around, or he just didn't want to go back into the tow it. But let's go back and watch one more time, see what happened. James Stockton, unfortunately, our superstar here tonight, not the film show he wanted to see as he got bumped and turned right around. Actually, he bumped somebody and turned him right.
Yeah, Jacob Stefanski.
Okay. What a race. What a race.
Yeah, absolutely.
He taught him well. Vicky said he taught him well, by the way. Mom out there talking about it. All the DWR team. So, again, give us a rundown of those. We know Pooterball is one of them. Who's the other DWR teammates? Give us the rundown, Vicky. We got a list from Ed. Actually, it's probably on the doggone Discord here. PLM, Pure Stock, PS, Pure Stock.
It's PS. Uh-huh.
It's a driver entry. Doesn't really show us teams. We can get a list from Edward. Teams. See what team is team. Who's on what team. Let's go back green though. Opt to go single file here. Goodell going to be out front. Bowers there in second. Do you think this single file
I don't
can
think
help
we're on
the
single
second
file.
Oh, you don't think? Okay. Well, if we were, do you think it was going to help maybe the Bowers there in second?
No. This is going to help him out being too wide here if he can get a good launch off the green flag on the high side.
All right, well, see what
They were
happens
doing
here.
something with caution flag length. That's what they were doing.
Green
There we go.
Oh, a little spinning of the tires by Caudell, but he was able to still get that thing handled out front. Almost went wicked sideways on him. Meanwhile, puts Bowers on his back bumper. Here comes Cody G and Steele behind him. They are locked up side by side. That top one up there, and that's not what you want to see. Caudell blinking, especially if your Bowers right there on his back bumper.
Yeah, Bowers not going to play nice here with Caudell. They were bumping and banging earlier in the race. Now we're past halfway mark. You got to be a little bit more aggressive here if you want to get up to the top 3.
So far, it is looking good. Caudell's got the lead out front with Bowers. Meanwhile, a clanging going on back here around third and fourth. Steele and G, caution out. Uh-oh. Trouble. David Durbert. Back here in the back going around. Let's see what happened to him. They're 3 wide. Oh, somebody took a piece of his puzzle out. Oh, got another car probably went in the wall hard. And he lost a bumper and he got a bumper back. Musical bumpers out here. Does Kyle? Mistake on my end. I didn't take the time to watch it from all angles. Went what I saw from the Forceman. That's alright. That's alright. It's alright. Hey, sometimes, man, you know, mistakes happen. Corey makes a lot of them.
No, I do.
Corey, good guy. Hard time.
Yeah, well, I'm sick.
Give him a hard time if he ain't sick.
I know.
It's
There we
abusive.
go.
It's abusive relationship. Cottle gets a jump out front. Bowers is behind him. Here comes Steele, though. I think Steele, he's tired of riding behind Bowers right now. He's wanting to get that good jump on him and see if he can't take that second place spot away. And if he can't do anything with Cottle up front, never mind. Yellow flag. We got a big one in the back.
We got a
Chris
meeting.
Hill. Dan Stifler and company back here. Let's see. Oh, they just got a little bit. The thing I see about street stocks here is if you catch that rear end quarter at the right time, you're instantly going to turn that guy in front of you. What's up, John? How you doing, man? I know, street stocks. Federated Auto Parts. Peevely. I-55. Thing's got so many names. Why can't they just come up with one name? What's the Peevely stand for? What's it stand for?
Peevely, Missouri.
Okay. Know what? Federated Auto Parts. That's got to be their sponsor.
That's their sponsor.
I-55. I'm gonna say that's where it's near.
That's
Road.
the road, yes.
Yeah. So, can we just go Federated Auto Parts? Peevely or I-85?
I don't know. They gotta call it all 3 different names.
I know. Oh, we got him. That's right. There's some good, awesome racing so far. For your birthday. Well, happy birthday early there, man, John.
Not going green.
Another year, that's the way you look at it. Well, it looks like we might go single file here.
Let me see. Did he change it? Yeah, he did change it.
Okay. But L out front in this one. Bowers there in second. See if Steele's going to get a good run here on this one. Got in with a single file. You got to anticipate that start. Think of Ken Schrader when you think of Federated Auto Parts. Okay. He raced that Chevy long ago. You know, I like John out there stepping in. The man doesn't own iRacing, but he's like a world of information when it comes to knowing racing. It's kind of cool. He's been a long time supporter of the channel. That is awesome, man. John always coming up here throwing knowledge on us. Outside analyst so far. Meanwhile, green flag. Here we go. Cadell's trying to hold off Bowers, who has been there all night long, but just hadn't been able to figure out a way to get around him. Meanwhile, Steele's there. We'll see if his single file kind of helps him out a little bit. A little bumping going on there from nose to tail.
Yeah, absolutely. The single file definitely gonna spread this field out a little bit on being side by side.
Yeah, the accountant and numbers. That's right, John. You're the accountant. Got to keep the numbers in check. Steele right now, right there on the back bumper. Cody G looking strong. Everybody right now just kind of being patient, but the problem with being patient is time's running out. You only got 14 laps to go. You got to figure something out so far.
Was Cody G maybe tandem drafting with Blake Steele there? I mean,
Yeah. Been doing that all night long. Like get a little bumping. Yeah, you know, we love the bump and run. They've been bumping butts, man, all night long.
You could definitely get away with a little bit of tandem drafting down the straightaway. Not sure how much it helps. You see, Cody G, he gets in the left rear of Blake Steele. This might be the pass for a top 3 going on. They're going to go door to door. Cody G going to get the spot here at the line momentarily. We'll see how upset Blake Steele is. We might see a little wreck here before the end of it.
You know, when you saw right there that pass where Cody did, he got up there and it was almost like going side by side with somebody in the airport. He kind of got up there and just threw the elbow on the side and bumped him out the way when he went door to door. Meanwhile, Steele falls back to 4th. He's got old Castle right there with his old turkey machine coming up here. Then what he can do in the 5th place spot. But then here comes LaFawn. He says he's going to stick his nose into the picture. And you also got Franks back there. I mean, now these guys are starting to feel like, all right, we got to do something because you only got 8 laps to go.
Yeah, that outside lane may be starting to come in here real late in the going. LaFawn up to the top 5 right now. He's got to get around Blake Steele, and then he's got one more if he wants to be interviewed here tonight.
Yep. Well, that's the problem. Oh, car round. Uh-oh, that's caution.
Oh.
That's old Franks. Franks went around. Let's see what happened to him. He was right up here. Oh, just got a little touch on the back. Went around, almost had it 360. Then they just went out there and played bumper cars with him. Everybody, I think everybody on the track hit him. Poor guy. Well, okay, this sets up a good one here. I mean, it's been Caudell out front most of the night. Bowers has not been able to figure out anything, and what we were seeing right there, Corey, it looked like Bowers just couldn't figure out anything to do, and I think if it went green, that I don't know if anybody could have challenged Caudell up front.
Yeah, I'm not sure if anybody's got a shot for Caudell unless they get a good launch here on the next green flag. He's pretty good. Yeah, you almost gotta bump him out of the way and hope you don't get retaliated on.
Yeah, no doubt. Caudell, man, out front in this one. Been a good one so far with these Pier stocks here tonight. Little bad company here, Northwest Racing Association. Appreciate everybody tuning in, watching a great race here. Kicking off 2024 season. We had the big block boys here on last Tuesday, but meanwhile, we got green flag flies, Caudell out front, and he gets a huge lead over Bowers, as Bowers now says Cody G right there on his back door, seeing what he can do. If those two guys maybe can go up there, and that's not what he wants him to do.
Yeah, Cody G did the same thing with Blake Steele to get around him. Now he's doing it to Ethan Bowers. Bowers may not enjoy being bumped out of the way here. We'll see if he gets back, gets a little bit of a revenge shot here before it's too late. And Blake Steele around the turkey car. No caution being thrown out quite yet, and there it is.
Yeah.
As they
gotta
all
be because
stacked
he couldn't get it turned back around there. He kind of got backed up, but we'll go back and watch the replay one more time. Steele and them, yeah. Gobbler machine got a little bit on him, got locked up, and Steele just could not get that thing turned around in time. Well, this is going to bring up an interesting here, because it brings up about 3 to go, close to what would be a normally a green-white checkered, but now you got Cody G there in second. Can he do anything with Caudell?
I mean, we've seen him push Blake Steele out of the way. We've seen him push Ethan Bowers out of the way. It all depends on what Bowers wants to do about that. But if Cody can get up here, and he might push Caudell out of the way for a race win, Jeff.
He could. Yeah, you're right, John, man. Short track racing out here, whether it's oval or dirt, man. I love it because the guys get up here and kind of lean on each other, do some scraping and rubbing. We'll see what happens here. Can we make it to the white flag? Caudell's been out front all night long, but now we got a new man sitting in second, Cody G. He's hungry for the win. Pace truck is ducked off. Cody, man, Caudell out front gets to jump over Cody. Cody does not get the run he wants. Bowers right now falls back into the lap there of Edmond, who is sitting in the 4th place spot.
Yeah, Ehrman up 18 spots from where he started. He started back in 22nd. Can he get up to the all-important interview position? That's the big question right now for Grady.
Well, like you said, Edmond, man, looking strong up the 4th. Boy, a hard charger here tonight. Right now, Bowers is trying to hang on for his life. He was up in the 2nd place. White flag, it won't matter. One more time. I just don't think Cody G's got anything for him. We'll see if Bowers is going to hang on to 3rd. They come out of 4. Final time tonight, it's going to be Caudell, Cody G, Bowers, the top 3. And what a way to start cap off 2024 here with these guys. And an awesome pure stock race for the Northwest Racing Association. Man, woo, catch your breath on that one, because there was just all kinds of stuff going. Cody, join the booth. Get a copy.
Yes, sir.
Man, I tell you what, you got up to 2nd. Was there anything that you could have done to maybe get to Caudell, or was it just time just ran out?
I don't know if I would have been able to do anything with it. That track was real slick. You really had to give the bumper to somebody to move them, to get them, kind of get a little rough to get past. So I don't think there was anything I could have done, but just time definitely did run out. I felt like I had one of the fastest cars on the track. So, but good race to him.
Oh, absolutely, man. You definitely, man, looked good out there tonight. Got up to 2nd, like you said. You got anybody you want to thank for a good finish?
Oh, yeah. First foremost, NLR, Next Level Racing, House of Speed setups, Papa Mike Promotions, Grip Hackney Live, Tunnel Vision by Hackney, all of that.
We'll go on to the next one. Thank you for streaming.
Hey, no doubt about it, man. I tell you what, you look strong, look good out there. You're going to come on strong good next week there. That's Ethan. But this guy here was able to hold him off. Cadell, Joe in the booth, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, you was able to hold him off up front there. But how was you feeling maybe early on in the race?
Early on in the race didn't feel too terrible. It was a little tough getting around the guy leading, so glad we could pull or get around him at least. I feel like every caution really hurt me because I'd get in a groove the first 2 or 3 laps and then another caution would come out. So it's just one of them things. But I mean, overall, I think it was a pretty good race, and glad that me and
Well, we loved it up here. It was definitely exciting, and y'all had an awesome show. You got anybody you want to thank for the win here tonight?
Yes, sir. Outlaw Virtual Graphic Design. He killed it on my car. He made me it for the Gobbler, and I can't tell you how many people I've had message me saying that it was super sweet. So y'all check him out. Outlaw Virtual Graphics Design. House of Speed, NLR, Jamie, Keith, Cody, Lane, all the boys over there. Appreciate all they do for me, and appreciate 80 putting on this league and y'all for broadcasting.
Man, there you go. Man, that's old Cruz Cadell, man, putting her out front here tonight, winning it. Well, Corey, man, what a way for 2024 to kick off here in the Pure Stocks. I don't know what else to say, but just wow, what an exciting race.
Yeah, it was pretty good out there watching them